Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. I'm here with Chad Leibunguth. He's the Senior Regional Manager for the Robert Half Company. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Now, last time we talked about body language during interviews, which I thought was really interesting because you don't really think about body language during an interview. You're just focused on the questions and answering. So I thought that was really interesting. We wanted to have you back. We're going to be talking about summer jobs this time and why summer jobs are so important for young professionals. Let's talk about that.
Well, it's a great topic, and obviously with the heat index today, it's a timely topic because it's sure hot enough, right?
Right.
So, but you know, summer jobs are I think, being overlooked more often than not these days, and it's really to the detriment maybe of someone trying to grow their career. You know, there's some interesting statistics out there with summer work. About half of the people are looking for summer jobs than years before. So the number of people out looking for summer work has declined, and partly because...
Yeah, why is that? Why is it becoming extinct?
It could be because maybe organized sports are taking that place, people are studying abroad, just other interests have sort of filled that gap, and maybe partly because the research shows that you just can't make as much money as maybe you used to back in the old days doing summer work. I don't know if that's necessarily accurate, but I think all these factors are sort of diminishing the value of the summer job, and it's very important.
Well, and why, that would be my next question. Why is it important for a summer job? What kind of skills can these young professionals learn before going into the, I guess, the real work world?
Well, I think what's important as you start getting your name out and looking for a job is how do you differentiate yourself from the group, and a summer job can do a number of things. It shows work ethic, you develop communication skills, problem solving skills, ability to work with a team. There's just a lot of things that a summer job can do to build sort of your background and skills. And so even if it's a job like a lifeguard or something that may not seem very important, not a paper route, so some things may not seem, but for employers that are looking to hire people these days, they want to see those types of skills on a background.
And how can that truly jumpstart a young professional's career then at that point? Once they have these type of summer jobs where they think it's just simple, it's just something maybe for some extra spending money. But like you said, these employers, like seeing job experience, don't they?
Well, I think one important point is you always got to be networking. And so a summer job is a great way to build a network, and you get to meet people.
Yeah, and I was just going to ask, define networking for a lot of these young professionals that are out there right now.
Well, it's really about growing the network of people that you meet that might be able to help you, and you in turn help them. And research shows that most people get jobs based on the network that they build, not necessarily just applying to a job online. So the networking part of a summer job can be very important, plus all the other sort of intangible skills that you learn, communication and teamwork and those types of things.
And when, like I was a lifeguard, you did a paper route, but it's really interesting because you're having fun with these type of jobs and you're young and everything. You don't realize that you really are building your skill set for your future and how important these are. Now, let me ask you this. What does the job market look like right now for young professionals?
It looks really good. Studies indicate about a 6% demand growth for college graduates this year versus last year.
That's good.
It's still a competitive job market.
Is it?
So companies are definitely looking to hire the best talent that's available. So you want to set yourself apart. So
are these young professionals that are trying to get these jobs, are they competing with older, experienced people now too? Is that an issue that's been...
Not typically.
Yeah.
It's really about separating yourself from your peer group.
Okay.
And the unemployment rate for college degree professionals is really low, 2.5%. Roughly. So it's a competitive market from that standpoint, but companies are still very particular on who they want to hire to their team. So separate yourself.
Now separating yourself, even during the interview, how can they take these summer skills and then bring that to the interview? What kind of things can they do at that point?
Well, you want to put your best foot forward. So having a good resume, which lists summer work and the initiative you've taken and the skills you've learned and all that will sort of help you land the interview. Then during the interview, you can talk about some things you learned while you had a summer job. the teamwork,
Right.
the hard work that you had to put in, dedication, those types of things
It's
can
all
go
important.
a long way.
Yes, it's very important. Chad, thank you
Absolutely.
so much for coming back to the show. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And we have your information up on the screen if anyone would like to get in touch with you to get more information. Up next, we have